everybody, welcome back. We've got another Bronco upgrade, and this one, I got a little excited, did the upgrade, and didn't do any befores. So if you want to see some befores, check out my other two videos. I do still have the shock mod in place, do still have the tire removed. So the old upgrades are still here. We've just got a new one. Two new ones, kind of. Let's check them out. So this is the first one. We've got a 3D printed rock slider. These things are super cool. Shout out to Lloyd Jeffrey 97 who created them. Check them out on Thingiverse. All right, so you can see right off the bat here, we got some sweet sliders. Got them on both sides. And what is that you can see under there? Well, let's take a look. It's some tire weights. So these are for like actual tires on your car. These are the little weights to even them out. So we went ahead and slapped 6 of them on each of these sliders to give it some weight. And you can see they fit perfectly, and then the body fits right over them, which does lower the ride height a little bit, gives it some weight. Still bouncy, but not quite as bouncy. So let's throw it on the rocks and see how it does. All right, so we got the garage cleaned up good enough to get both courses on one table here. So this will be a fun first time driving the courses set up together here with the upgrades. So let's start here, right? This is where we started on the last one. Oh, baby. Like a boss just eating that up. So if you remember, that climb was a struggle. Absolute struggle. A little nervous about this downhill right here. Oh, but it ain't no thing. All right, these weights are killing it right now. All right, this is absolutely never before done. All right, still undoable maybe. All right, still too much. We need a little bit more weight on the front. All right, let's jump over here. You can definitely feel how much heavier this thing is. I want to take on this big ledge, but this little ledge ain't letting me do it. But honestly, the fact that this thing isn't tipping over already at that angle is amazing. All right, let's come back down. Oh, we almost saved it. Okay, here is our side hill, not as detrimental. Because we're not gonna fall off the table this time, but let's see how it does on the ultimate side hill. Handles it like nothing. Like it ain't nothing, okay? So this spot here was the one that in the past couldn't even come close to doing. I imagine it's gonna be the same story. Yeah. So it's still too heavy. Not enough weight up front to get that. Okay, bonus line. Never before seen. I almost just rolled. I'm calling this the snowy tundra right now. Oh no, so close. Conquering the V notch there. All right, let's run this uphill. We did this in the first video. Guys, all in all, that's an upgrade right there for the Bronco. Seriously, go check out the last video. That was a struggle. This thing's staying planted. Like, come on now. Look at that. So taking a further look, these sliders are 3D printed. They just mount right into the 4 bolts that you have right here, or the 4 screws. Mount right in. The outside the inner 2 screws are smaller, so you do have to add a longer screw back in there to get it to fit, but that was it. Otherwise, they just fit right in there. They're actually made for the deadbolt body, but they fit perfect on this Bronco. And then, so I have a 3D printer, so those are free to make. And these weights, you can see I've used them in multiple other vehicles and for other things because I've got some Velcro left on them, but they're just wheel weights. I picked these up at Harbor Freight. I think they're not expensive at all. So it's kind of cheating. I already had them, so these upgrades were completely free for me. These little guys take, I don't know, a couple hours to print both of them in a few hours, so not too bad at all. But yeah, I think they're great. They fit super nice. Super nice and tight. And then they give it a good look. So here's a cool side note. Check out the amount of articulation we can get now with this extra weight. I want to say we were like down here before, but now all tires are on the ground. We've got a lot more flex. Shoot, tires are still on the ground. So that added weight adds a lot of articulation abilities. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Super excited about this upgrade. It's definitely a good one. We might be headed for possibly removing the springs for the next upgrade, but we also might go for some brass on the front end. See if we can't get this sucker to do some hill climbing, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.